What's up, everybody? Sorry, I've literally tried to record this video 3 or 4 times already, and I've had to go through and delete stuff off my phone just to make space for this. But, what was I talking about before? Continuing the conversation about self-love. Like, that's so important in the world nowadays. Like, that is something I truly believe that should be taught in schools from kindergarten, is self-love. Because we grow up not being, we're not taught that. People just think, you grow up, you find your person that brings you your happiness, and that's not the truth. Because your true happiness has to come within yourself. You have to love yourself and accept yourself for who you are. You have to realize and know that you are special. Everything about you is beautiful. You're perfect. You're perfectly made. There is nothing wrong with you. God created you how He created you because you're perfect to Him. You're loved and you're very important in this world to people around you, whether you believe that or not. And that's another thing too, is we have to stop telling ourselves these negative lies. Because every negative thing that we tell our mind, we're not good enough, we're not beautiful enough, we're not perfect, we're not wanted, we're not loved, we're not special. All those bad things that we tell ourselves, our mind believes that. We are making our mind believe these negative things that are lies. It's not true. We have to accept ourselves for who we are and love ourselves and learn to take accountability when we're wrong and adjust and learn and grow from all of our mistakes to become better. If we're not where we want to be in life, then we need to make a goal and shoot for that goal, where you want to be in life. Think of a year, 2 years, 3 years, 20 years down the road. What do you want to have accomplished in your life? And don't reflect on where you are now. Don't say, well, I'm at this 9-to-5 job and there's no getting out of it. This is my life. I'm just stuck here. Don't put that in your mindset. Don't even think about that. Don't think of your situation right now, because you need to believe that your life can be better. If you put in the work and you make goals and plans for where you want to get in life, instead of being stuck where you are now, you can accomplish those goals. You just have to put in the work. You just got to open your mind to exploring new things, learning new things, and then doing it. Put the work in and actually do it. You want your relationship to be better? Then focus on what you could do to better yourself, to become better so that your relationship can be better. Because talking about relationships, if you have one person who is trying and the other person, so you have one person who takes accountability when they're wrong, and they try to change themselves to be better for the other person. But you have the other person who doesn't take no accountability for anything that they do wrong, and they don't believe that they are the problem or that they need to change or be better to better the relationship will not get better, because you cannot have one person changing and doing all the work to better it while the other person does nothing to better it, because they don't see anything that needs changed about themselves. People need to stop thinking that there's nothing that they need to change about themselves, because we are put on this earth to evolve as humans, evolve our personality. We're not just born bad people. We're not just born jerks or good people or rich people or poor people. We're not born into that, okay? We're sure our families may have raised us like that because they was like that, My parents were not the best parents, but that don't mean that I have to walk in their footsteps. I'm not stuck in that lifestyle that I grew up in. We are not stuck where we are at all. And our experiences in life should be growing us as people and making us become better, more loving, more caring, more empathetic towards others, more self-reflective. Like, us as human beings should be take accountability for all the wrong and the right that we do to become better, not stay the same people that we've always been. We're to evolve and become better, grow. Open your mind to accept the knowledge out there that that would help you grow as a person. Like, we should always be fighting to be better. And it seems like the world's just going backwards. People don't love themselves. And so when you're hurting, you're going to hurt people. When you don't love yourself, you can't love other people. Like, this world lacks self-love. Because if everybody started loving themselves, they would do the work to be better people. And they would show that love and compassion towards other people, instead of just saying, well, this is how I am, this is how it is, and I'm never going to change. And I will tell you this, for any ladies or men in your relationships who are trying to fix or change your person to be the person that you know that they could be, they are not going to change or fix themselves unless they decide to. Like, it don't matter how much they love you or how good you are or how much work you put into the relationship. They will never fix themselves or better themselves or change for the better unless they decide to do it for themselves. And most of the time, most cases, you're just staying and hoping that you can fix someone that's not willing to fix themselves, not willing to work on themselves, not put in the work. Some people I've noticed have such strong belief systems that they're not even willing to open their mind to accepting others' opinions or like factual knowledge out there that could better themselves, better their lives. They're just more comfortable staying through the same cycles and same patterns that they're used to, because change is work. It's a lot of work. Change is taking accountability for your own wrongdoings and right doings and bettering yourself. Putting in the work to become a better person. Putting in the work to speak better to people, to act better towards people, to change your attitude, to be conscious and just alert and self-aware at all times. Doing the work to... First, you have to love yourself anyways. You have to love yourself to change and become better anyways, because if you lack self-love, then you can't change for nobody, because you can't love someone or change for somebody if you don't love yourself. So you have to learn to love yourself, and everybody is capable of all this. Like, there's just so much knowledge out there that people are unaware of, for one. And two, people are stubborn and so egotistic, however you say, stuck in their egos, that even the talk about change irritates their demons. But that's neither here nor now. But what I'm saying is, all of us in the world we need to be learning self-love. Stop relying on other people for our love, for our happiness. Like, we get so codependent on others for our happiness, but then we find ourselves not truly being happy. Like, there's an empty hole inside of us because we never got the happiness from within ourselves, from self-love. And that's something that we need to learn, especially if you were raised in a bad home as a child. You have childhood traumas and wounds and just pain and hurt from things that happened to you as a child. You need to learn self-love, because if you don't, life will eat you away. Literally. The negative stuff that we go through in life will just eat at you until you're nothing. And you can't let that happen. You have to stay positive in your mindset. Keep working on yourself to be better, especially better than what your parents gave you as a child. Be better than that. Because some people have gone through some terrible things in life and they've never healed from it, especially as adults, and they don't know how to heal from it. Well, the healing starts with self-love. You have to find self-love, love yourself, and then the healing process starts. Because I've been there. I've been through a lot my whole life, and I've never felt that happiness before and that peace within myself until I found self-love. But that's also putting my faith in God too, and knowing that I don't need anybody else in my life to bring me happiness, because I have found myself being unhappy, relying on somebody to love me and give me that happiness, and losing focus on my happiness comes within myself, that I don't need someone else to provide me with my happiness, because I love myself, and that happiness should come within myself. Come from within, not from what's out there, not from what I could buy, not from what people could bring to me or give me. That has nothing to do with happiness. Sure, we can enjoy those things, but true happiness comes within yourself. And I would never have gotten through things in my life that I've gone through without putting my trust and faith in God. Because when I pray to Him and leave it all to Him, I'm not stressing and worrying about stuff. I'm just living in the now, like going with the flow. Because there's nothing that life will throw at me that I can't handle. And people need to start thinking that way. Because you are strong. God made you strong. You're not weak. You can get through anything. You can have true happiness. You can have true peace. You can have true love. You just got to start with self-love first. And then trust and believe. Because I just watch people just be miserable in this world. Stuck in relationships based on either codependency, because they think would be wrong to leave, or religious beliefs, or anything like that. But the thing is, if your situation really is that unhappy and that miserable, and you finding self-love does not fix your situation, get out of the situation, because you're not meant to be there. You're not meant to be somewhere, because the thing is, you can love yourself, and you can be a good person, and you can do better and do better and do better, put in the work, while being with someone who does no work to better themselves. And that's their personal choice. So don't be stuck in that situation, because it doesn't get better from there. Until they can learn to love themselves completely and do the work to become better people, that situation will never get better. So just remember that. because it does not end pretty. It does not get better. If two people are not working together, it don't get better. This ain't even about just relationships either. This is about life in general. Like, if you're not constantly working on yourself to achieve better goals, to achieve farther expectations in life, like, then you're going to be stuck at that job you don't like. You're going to be stuck paying, just living off your paychecks, paycheck to paycheck, no money to, like, have any luxuries in life. Like, seriously, if you change the way you think and believe that you can be more successful, have more money, you have to put in the work for it. You have to learn new things for it. You have to experience new things, whether it be negative or positive, because we're all going to go through bad things in life. That's just life. It's how you overcome those bad things that get you to where you are or where you should be in life, that get you farther in life. Don't let any of the negative stuff that happens to you keep you down. Like, if bad things happen, feel it in the moment, but don't stay there. Move on. Know that it gets better the more you work towards things getting better. Don't think that your situation will stay bad forever. If you're doing the work and you're becoming better for yourself and you're loving yourself and you're doing the things to reach your goals, or you're making goals, or you are learning new things for a better job or life, know that it will happen as long as you don't give up. Because us as humans, we give up too easy, and that's the thing. You need to learn to fight for what you want. You need to learn to stay strong during the worst times of your life and keep pushing through. Don't let anything take that positive thinking away from you, because once you get into negative thinking and you start worrying about the bad things instead of focusing on even the smallest positive thing that happens in your life, then that becomes the mindset, and then it just drags us down and keeps us stuck in this pattern, this same situation over and over again. Like, our life does not go anywhere. We don't get a better job. We don't make no more money. We don't get the house that we wanted. We don't, whatever, just think about that. Start feeding your mind with positive thoughts and things. And I don't know if somebody needs to hear this too, but if you have addictions, or if you drink all the time, especially being a grown adult, you're going to stay stuck in those patterns. You have got to know that you are strong enough and you are capable enough to overcome all those obstacles and behaviors and addictions in your life to become someone you never thought that you could ever be. You could get to a place in your life that you never thought would happen for you, because you chose the right path. You chose to kick all those habits. You chose to kick all those addictions out. It all starts with your mindset. You got to start telling yourself that you deserve better, that you can have better, that you can be better, because that's not just your life. Lots of people say, well, this is just me. This is just who I'm meant to be, apparently. Life just shits on me. No. It's your choices to stay stuck there that allow your life to be like that. Because anybody can make a split-second change and decide, I'm going to do better. I'm going to work better. Work to be better on myself today. I'm going to be a better person today. I'm going to make better choices today. I'm going to start working towards my goals, that house I want to buy, that family I want to have, that new job I want to have. And you will get there as long as you stay thinking that you deserve it and you will have it. Stop going back because life gets hard and going back to your old ways, because that's a choice. We all got free will, and it just depends on what you choose every single day to do with your life that will determine how your life's gonna be. People need to remember that. I don't know if I got a little scattered on topics here, but I'm not a speaker. I'm just giving information from my own experiences in life. And if I don't make my videos clear, I guess oh well. But the right people will understand what I'm talking about and what I'm saying. That's all that matters. But just know that y'all are worth it. Y'all are worth a better life than what you are living. Y'all are worth more in life than what you have. You all are worth true love. Y'all are worth loving yourself. You're perfect. You're beautiful. You are special. And you mean something to somebody in this world. So don't just give up and say that you're stuck where you are in whatever bad situation you're in, because you're not. You are stronger than that. You can get through it. Have faith, have hope, and know that this, whatever's going on in your life, will pass. It will. You will get through it. And fight for those goals. Start making plans. Start working on yourself. Go out. Go walking. Go take yourself out and enjoy some time alone. Do things you enjoy. Go see a movie. Go eat dinner. Go to a fair, a carnival, something. Enjoy that time alone and learn how to find that happiness without being surrounded by people, because people change and people will not always be there for you. So that happiness has to come from within yourself by you learning to do things that make you happy yourself first, and by loving yourself first and accepting yourself. Stop telling yourself negative things. Stop telling yourself lies, because you need to start telling yourself more positive things, thinking more positively, and know that you are worth more in this world.